Peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim pushing this truth, sincerity, and charity indeed. And the brother Yalad. And I'm gonna put this video in the as a link in the description. You'll be able to just go see it for yourself because it's long. But the point being is that it was mentioned that that these devils did eat us, and that is also noted in history under the book Delectable Negro, and they described how they cooked Negroes and ate them. So, it's something that white America is trying to escape from, or they don't want to bring that history up. But this is what Esau Edom is responsible for: cannibalism, mass cannibalism, in throughout history. It's said they cannibalize Nat Turner. These are the same people that castrated men and then put their penises in pickle jars. So Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So Esau is a base man. He's very vile and weird and wicked. Job 30:8, they were children of fools, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. So, we have been put into the subjection and the captivity under this devil. And they have this thing called white guilt because they feel the shame. Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So, they have to pay for that, because this is a captivity like no other. Baruch 2:1, therefore the Lord had made good on his word, which he pronounced against us and against our judges that judged Yasharallah, and against our kings, and against our princes, and against the men of Yasharallah and Yahweh, which is Israel and Judah, to bring upon us great plagues such as never happened under the whole heaven, as it came to pass in Jerusalem. And it's talking about the whole nation, right? As I said, Yasharallah and Yahweh, Israel and Judah is northern kingdom and southern kingdom, according to things that are written in the law of Moses. Another one, Daniel 9:12, and he had confirmed his words against us, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us great evil, for under the whole heaven had not been done has been done upon Jerusalem. So this captivity that has occurred to his people occurred like no other occurrence in history to anybody else. So that gravest crime against humanity, the gravest thing against humanity, the gravest, the most deepest, the source of soreness has ever been upon any peoples on earth. It's been to the people of Jerusalem, and the kingdom of heaven suffer violence to this day. So, just because they ate us and lynched us in the past doesn't mean that they're not still doing it. In fact, they are indeed doing it till this day. Matthew 11:12, and from the days of John the Baptist unto now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by forces. So, yeah. But I guess I'll play a little bit of it, and that'll be it. That'll just be the outro. Lord willing, it was edifying. Shalom.
Which oppression was worse, the oppression of women or the oppression of African Americans or blacks?
They used to eat us.
Wait, what? Eat?
African Americans were eaten. Do they not teach this? They were eaten.
Whoa. Do you think there was widespread cannibalism in the United States?
This was with a specific lady in New Orleans, and she I know who you're talking about.
Wait, hold on. One example of cannibalism is not evidence of widespread.
They used to skin us and make leather out of it. Like, why is that even a question?
I think he's saying because you're only pointing to like one example.
It's not one example.
1837, on the Portuguese slave ship the Aragante, the captain killed an enslaved man, cooked him, and made the other enslaved people eat him. And the crew ate the organs. In 1831, after Nat Turner's rebellion, they desecrated his body after his execution, and then some sources state that they boiled down his body to a medicinal substance for white people to consume as an act of final triumph. Vincent Woodward has a whole book about the incidents of this happening, the consumption of black bodies, not just literally, but physically, intimately. It's well documented. And within that book, there's another slave owner, a Kentucky man, who butchers and cooks an enslaved person in front of other enslaved people as a form of psychological terror. And then in 1888, the Mercury in Philadelphia releases an expose exposing white doctors who are tanning the skin of black people to make shoes and cigar boxes.